Hi everyone, looks like I am live. I hope I'm live. Let me see. Yes, I think I'm live. Hi everyone, good evening or good morning wherever you're watching this video. I wanted to quickly do this video because today in the Karen Reed trial here in Massachusetts really was absolute insanity. And I wanted to do this video very quickly to really, it's just was mind-blowing. And to me, the prosecution, game over. It's over. Go home, right? It was unbelievable. Like how many lies, right? On this channel we are focusing on the lies, the cheats, and how people are so mentally damaged for power, for fame, for whatever. It's just getting into these lies. How much are these mentally challenged people really ignoring the fact that a police officer is brutally murdered? And so I wanted to talk about what today is Bombshell Revelation was. And when I saw that, I was like, literally, I couldn't believe it. My jaw dropped. But at the very end, and I will show you the pictures, and I also enlarged it a little bit. It creeped the hell out of me, and the cross examination of the trooper, it was really, they did a fantastic job. The defense did a fantastic job to really bring it out and to smash the prosecution. It's just unbelievable. I mean, how the prosecution went this low, it's mind-blowing to me, and it is not possible how the justice system is allowing so much lies and cheats. And I really hope that the jury, I don't believe the jury is, not dumb, do not see that, because it's just right in your face. And I believe the defense did a fantastic job. Mr. Jackson did a fantastic job in this. And because the trial will continue on Monday, so he literally left with a bombshell information into jury's minds. And we all, I think everyone following this trial is mind-blowingly shocked, and we can't wait for Monday, right? And I believe that the jury will feel the same. So let me, before I get started, I want to say again, in my view on Karen Reed has changed after seeing the text message exchanges and she coming on to Brian Higgins, ATF officer, and literally cheating on Officer Keefe. And in this video, when they showed in detail, more length, I think it was yesterday, the detailed videos, the surveillance videos of that bar, where you can see Officer Keefe in more length at that moment when that trooper was on the stand with the prosecution to actually count how many drinks Karen Reed had. And that was by far the lengthiest video I've seen, or we have seen, from Officer Keefe. And let me tell you, this man loved and was in love with Karen Reed. You could see it in his demeanors, you can see it in his reaction, his gentle touch. He was so gentle. And if you can follow the family, I always keep it. I cannot believe, and when you look at his brother, I always keep my eye on the brother, and I will make a video about something else on the family of Officer KEEFE, but I don't want to relive it yet, but I will do it for sure, because there's something I don't like. Anyway, when you look at the brother, oh my God, you can see from his demeanor exactly like Officer KEEFE. Very calm, gentle souls. You can see it. Very kind and gentle souls. He's never have any like crazy actions. Very, very calm. And the way Officer KEEFE treats Karen, really like a gentleman. Oh my God, I can cry right now. Very, he was in love with Karen. He always kept an eye on her. She was looking elsewhere. She had not much eye contact with Officer KEEFE. She was always talking with other people, but he always was following her with his eyes. This man 100,000,000% was in love with Karen Reed and was seeing her as long term. Full stop. Full stop. And that Karen was unable to look at his eyes in his face, and always was like around with her demeanors and her body, and always chatting with others, and just like always like just have no eye contact. That's a little bit odd, and that can be a variety of medical things. Medical meaning mental manners, right? And also when you look at Karen Reed, and particularly her wordings that in all the witnesses we know, in all of her testimonies, and all the words that we know that comes out of her mouth, really are weird, are not normal, and it's just like as if her brain just functions differently. Like the way she talks and the way she makes the sentences, and is just so bizarre, and it's just not normal. And her way she does not do the eye contact with Officer KEEFE while he's always attentive to her, follow always her, and always look at her. You can argue that she's shy, sometimes cannot look, and make this kind of, flirty thing that not look at him. But when that extended video in that bar where they were counting, where the prosecution with that trooper witness was counting the drinks of Karen Reed, that was by far the lengthy video, and I could observe the body language of the two. And Officer KEEFE, I mean, what a gentle soul, what a gentleman. I would have loved to meet him. I mean, I feel so horrible that he had to die like this, and that was the last moment. I can cry right now. I mean, it's just so hard to watch, and you could tell that he was taking care of his body. You could tell he was taking care of his health. He was athletic. He was young looking. He was like, from all of the men there, he was really young looking. He was like athletic, flat stomach, right? He was taking care of his health, of his food, of his day-to-day routine. And that's why he was angry sometimes with Karen Reed, at how he gave donuts and what have you as breakfast to the children. And so that's why children, meaning the children he adopted from his dead sister and dead brother-in-law. So he adopted the children of his sister when she died from glioblastoma, which is, I happen to be the expert in cancer research. My PhD is on glioblastoma, and then my postdoc and faculty research at Harvard was also about glioblastoma. It's a most deadly type of adult brain cancer. So she died within 5.5 months of diagnosis, and then a few months later her husband died. So Officer KEEFE took this little children, and for 8-10 years he took care of him. So, and then Karen Reed was in the relationship and worked like a family, and I think they wanted to build a family. They were together like a little bit more than a year, and then with this disgusting text messages to Officer KEEFE, Karen was confused. She didn't know if she wants to have a family or just children, and she didn't want to have children, and they were always there, and their relationship was going a little bit sour. And so then this cheating started, and I have a video on that, my opinion on that text messages exchanges and this lie. It's just, as you know me, I'm absolutely 100,000,000% against cheating at all levels, in school, in job, in businesses, in day-to-day life, in relationship. Obviously cheating is just low. It's just low level. And so that Karen Reed did that, and in front of Officer O'Keefe's family, when that came out, was absolutely disaster. You could see on Karen Reed's face, she was, I think, devastated that this was open in the public. She lost her face, and it's good that she lost her face, because people should stop just putting people on pedestal and without seeing the truth and seeing people's faces. Yeah, I'm not saying, in our video I said I still don't believe she murdered him, obviously, and I also don't believe she run over him or hit him with the car or something, which I will talk about here in this video. I will show you the pictures, but all I'm saying is, and I said that in that video as well, and I will, that 1 hour video, I would appreciate if you watch the entire video, because from the half until the end, I talk about cheating, because I do the psychological and sociological analysis of these types of murder cases, I mean, of anything, really. And so, and when I looked at, in the meantime, of so many murder cases, so many cursed murder cases, and I think I was going to stop it, because I don't want YouTube keep just bringing on my, like, in front of my eyes all these murder cases. I want to stop it. I don't want to see it anymore, because they just, like, I really don't want to see it, and it's just like on and on and on. It's endless. And when you look at them, all of them, all these murder cases are based on cheating, sex, money, power. Full stop. Full stop. All of them. Cheating, triangles, right? Power, sex, and money. Power, pretty much all of the children murder cases are about power. Power over the innocent, power over the children, because they believe they can. So all of these, and the adult murder cases are always about triangles, cheating, sex, and money, and or money, or just straight up money. So that's why it is so, that's why I keep talking about on my channel, you know, I don't talk about always murder cases, just I do the analysis and the topics of these mental health aspects and the body language of psychological analysis and the sociological impact of all of this, or the sociological causes of all of this, is the topic that I focus on my channel, on mental health, physical health, emotional health, and how this can be so messed up. That's why I want to show these cases to you, so that you can see how messed up that this can go out of control. And in this case, 100%, I have no doubt in my mind that this was also I keep saying in my videos about this case, this is maybe my 5th video on the Karen Reed case, was about 2 things: jealousy and cheating. Like jealousy and cheating. Cheating because she initiated, let me tell you this, I don't really care what people think, and that's the truth, and I talk nothing but the truth. And the truth is, she initiated the cheating, and she is the cause of Brian Higgins to be obsessively, and this is also in the murder cases, obsession. That's why I talk a lot about mental health factors, about obsession. Obsessively started to be in love with her, or, you know, was interested in her. And that's and then suddenly she ghosted. Listen, if this would have been done by a guy, ghosting, right? Everybody was like, yeah, guy ghosted, blah, blah, blah. And so this horrible guy. And what about, she did the exact same thing that a guy, because this horrible cheating guy would do to a woman. Cheating and just interest, and then hope, ghosted. She did the same thing. She initiated, and then he get involved, and then she ghosted, and he was obsessed, right? And let me tell you, in all of these murder cases, obsession, right, is the word that causes all these murder cases. Obsession. And so and you need to understand this, what these cheaters do, men or women, doesn't matter. In this case, she's the exact definition of a cheater, which exactly like a man would do to a woman. What these people don't understand is that person. And again, on my channel, and if you know me, you know that I always say how it is. I am absolutely no bias against women, men, this and Higgins and that and Karen, what have you. I don't care. I talk about the facts and the analysis of a factual situation that is done in the society, and within everybody, male and female. And I really wish that the judge would have been also non-biased and be just in actually perform justice in the courtroom. On my channel, this is what justice is. This is what facts are, true is, and no biased information just to get subscribers or money or views and what have you. The truth, it what matters. And when you covering for all those people who are doing this live streams, I don't even know why they would do a live stream on a live stream. A live stream on a live stream just to make money. It's just crazy. Don't forget a person. Forget about an officer, but a person. A good-hearted, obviously good-hearted, kind, nice person, or a person was brutally murdered. Screw the money, screw your live streams. This is crazy. So stop these. That's why I talk about a lot of sociological, like when we cover these type of cases, then we need to really just be mindful and respectful of what the situation actually is. This is a brutal murder case, and so we need to treat it as is. Okay, and so here coming back to the cheating, so she initiated cheating on this dude, Brian Higgins. He was so in shock, like obviously, he had so low self-esteem that he was in total shock that this attractive woman likes me, tells me that I'm hot. Like, what's going on? He's like, are you sure? Like, are you serious? Are you sure? Are you serious? Like, are you not in relationship with Officer KEEFE, like this and that? And let me tell you, he was right. He was like, she confused the heck out of this person. And we get into the murder. Of course, there's no justification of murder. What I'm saying is, in general, when these people do, the cheaters, men or women, doesn't matter. When they do the cheating, it's all about them, their satisfaction. At that moment, she was confused, and it was okay, and she even justified her cheating by saying, I'm not married, right? I'm not married, right? So I can do whatever the hell I want. She literally said that in the text messages. Disgusting. Disgusting. This is disgusting, and she then had no idea, because it was all about her. She was confused what to get the stuff out of her brain or her chest, and she made him fall in love with her, although he keeps denying that, but that's the truth. He started to, because he had so low self-esteem that he was just, oh my god, this hot woman likes me, tells me that I'm hot, although I know I'm not hot, right? Something like that. So that's why she confused the brain out of this man. And then when she just totally ghosted because she was done, right? That's what cheaters do. Boom in, boom out. Say it's a narcissism. It counts as a woman too. Women are like this too. And that's why I focus on this so much, because you need to be very, very cautious of people like this. So she confused the heck out of this man, Brian Higgins, and he already fell in love. And then she ghosted him. And let me tell you, if a guy does it to a woman and ghosts a woman, the girl is getting obsessed with that dude. And so same thing here. He was obsessed, and I will tell you 100% he told Ryan Alberts. Full stop. He lies that he never said this to Brian Alberts. It came up in the defense, and he said no. I don't believe that. He knew Brian Alberts and Higgins. So Higgins is in love with Karen. So this is a cheating factor of this murder. And the jealousy is the fact from the Alberts side. Chris Alberts, Colin Alberts, Brian Alberts, Jen McCabe hates Karen. That's established. I show this in my videos. She absolutely hates so much Karen Reed. All women hates Karen Reed. And basically, the guys, as I kept saying in my videos, the guys were jealous of Officer Keefe, and the girls was jealous of Karen Reed. So, and that's why there were two things here. Brian Alberts and Higgins, they knew it, and Colin was involved. I also can totally believe that, okay? So let's talk about what the hell happened here. And so here is, and it creeped the hell out of me today, when, did you see this video when the defense, actually yesterday the prosecution so lengthily talked about this video, and it was all said that this was a true and accurate presentation of this video, that the trooper testified it is a true and accurate representation. So they went on and on and on and on and on and on for hours on this video. Then today, when it was cross-examination with the defense, they were just also talking, listen, they were showing this on this side, right? So something was odd to me right away, because I thought, you know what? I remembered, and I couldn't remember where I saw it, but I remember I seeing this old 70s car on the other side of the video, like on the opposite side. I remember that. I was like, I saw it towards the wall, like towards the other side, like I just didn't make any most of it, but I was like, the car, why is it there? I remembered it was on the other side, but I couldn't remember. But I did research, and I will show it to you, and I found it where that I saw that, and I will show it to you. So this was from today, and you see here on the I mean, it creeped the heck out of me, that I don't know if I can do the mouse. Can you guys see the mouse? No, probably not. Okay, whatever. So do you see in the back behind the car there is like a yellow dude, like a yellow man? This man appears from out of nowhere, like a flash, like a invisible. It's just so creepy. I will show it to you when I just go through the slides. So you see, it's just so creepy. Oh my god. So literally the section was cut off. So basically what then later the defense said, Mr. Jackson said, that this video was completely flipped, mirrored. So it's the other, and then I was right. I was like, oh, Oh, my jaw dropped when the defense said this is a flipped, mirrored video, and you testified that it was an accurate representation, which is not. And you say it right now, right here, that this is a mirrored video. Oh my God. That was a bombshell today, which was, that's it. That's it. It's over. Game over. Go home. Prosecution is, I mean, what they were thinking. What is O'Lally thinking? Like, what was he thinking? This is so bad. This is, let me tell you, really bad. Look at this. The defense did a fantastic job. So this dude here, that this it's like a flash. He comes out of the flash somehow. So this is the trooper who was in the witness stand walking outside the door, and then I zoomed in. Do you see? Oh my God. It's just the creep comes out of nowhere behind the car, or like flashing through that light and goes out because it was edited. It was just cut out and it appears out of nowhere. And in the behind the corner, I cannot show it to you. It's like in that, there's like a little head. You see, there's a little head, and that's still there. You see it move, the little head is moving. And see, I zoomed in here again. That flashes out of nowhere. And then there's these people there. Hold on. See? Do you see that? Let me just move forward again. You see? Oh my God, it's so creepy. But I'm sleeping. I hope it comes not in my dreams. So this is like this. Look, look. Flashing out and then turns into a real man. And then it moves away. And the other person is still in the back. Look at this. This comes out of nowhere. This flashes out, and then as it walks, it turns into a normal person, and it walks out too. So when you watch the video, I think this person is Higgins. And why? When you watch this person, he walks like boom, like this, like boom, 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 boom. He walks like this, like Higgins was walking in the videos. He walks like Higgins, and I think this is Higgins. He walks like Higgins. Boom, 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 like this. Choppy, 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 left, right, like this. Watch it. This is so creepy. Oh my God. So this comes out of nowhere. And now I found where I saw it, and these are the real pictures. Oops. See? These are the real pictures. Do you see the 4? Do you see the 4? Which was mirrored in the video. This is the true picture from the testimony of that forensic scientist, which I'm showing you. She was amazing. That's the true video. The 3, the 4, and you see the stuff are on the other side. So see, let's go back. You see the 4? This is the video they showed today and yesterday. And this is the real. Oh, that's so creepy. This is the real picture. so messed up. This is where I found, and I'll show you more closely. Do you see the dude there? Do you see the dude? The dude is on the other side. And look where that dude, this orange dude is. Let me go back, show it to you. You see? You see the orange dude? That dude is on this side. And the truth is, it's the other direction. Oh my God, like how messed up. If you see, that orange dude is on the other side. You see the bikes? You see the bikes? So do you see the numbers? So here, let's talk about the tail light, and I'm going to end this video here. The tail light is, it is so nicely broken. Very nicely broken. And in order, I mean, I don't understand, are any of these not drivers? In order to have a polypropylene plastic to crack the heck out of this taillight like this, like a cookie, right? Like thousands of pieces. In order to, just number one, thousands of pieces, right? Tiny, 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 gigantic pieces, tiny pieces, like physically, as physics, it doesn't make any sense to have the tiny pieces, the mini pieces with the gigantic pieces together. Physically, it doesn't make any sense from physics. When you hit it, either, I mean, also, say for example, not talking about this material, just this plastic to crack this much and just being totally out without, and we will get to the no dumps, no hits at all anywhere in the metal of the car, but just no bumpers, no elsewhere. In order to have this plastic to crack, the taillight crack this much, do you know how much speed you would need to crack this fully? I mean, did anybody drive in this court? I mean, it's just crazy to me. And if you would drive in that speed and hit your taillight, what the heck about the bumper and the top of the taillight? The whole side would be smashed in. To be able to crack it this much, this is just like makes physically zero sense. Zero sense. And these taillights are solid like plastic. They don't crack like this. And like totally in, like glass in thousand tiny pieces. That doesn't make any sense. And with this video flipping today, and the real pictures are like this, was already shown in the records, and this is the proof, completely flipped, totally made up. Some dude appears out of nowhere from the light into the dark. And everything is flipped. It's just unbelievable. Here, the dude appears from the light. Oh my God, so creepy. This is just so creepy. So I leave you with this. This is just insanity. Yeah, I want to show you. Hold on. Just for references here, talk about. And thanks for the like, guys. Thanks for the likes of the video. Subscribe for many more. See, these was from the testimony of this forensic scientist. She was amazing. She was very professional. I loved her testimony. And so, yeah, this is done. Like, I can't wait to see on Monday what on the flash drive is. I am assuming, I don't know, they have something to prove. Like, I think there's a really wild evidence there. Oh my God. This, I think Mr. Jackson will be smashing something on what's going on with my live stream? I hope my live stream is okay. So in any case, I'm saying that Monday will be amazing. Monday will be like boom, bombshell. This was like, I think this is done. I think the jury, when they saw this done. And let me tell you one more comment. I knew it. Because I like to observe the room, observe people. I do this since my childhood, so I do the body language thing since my childhood, so analysis. I always look for the entire room and people's behavior, and I was totally certain, and this today was like done. Okay, I knew. I was like, no question in my mind. The entire O'Keefe family, and let me tell you, everyone, the O'Keefe fam side and the Karen Reed side, both sides believe that this was a frame job. 100%. Whether or not they like Karen Reed, it doesn't matter. They 100% know for a fact, even though the O'Keefe side was a witness for the prosecution, for this state, they said, I know they all believe this is a frame job. Why? Today was a proof, and go back and watch it, because every single time that turns into a cross-examination, it shifts to the cross-examination after a lengthy prosecution of nothingness. Their eyes, all of them, all sides, both sides in the room, their eyes turn like this, and very attentive to the defense attorneys whenever they spoke, and they keep an eye, because as if their body language is as if show, like all the audience that we are so waiting, show it that it was, show what you got, and you got always this exciting proof that absolutely what the prosecution says is nonsense, show it. They are like almost are excited, like all of us really, to see what they got there. Like, oh, they're just like, their body really like shifts, and their attention, and they follow with attention to Mr. Jackson. I mean, it's just and also the other defense attorney. Watch it. It's unbelievable. Watch it today's when they switch to the cross-exam to Mr. Jackson, the O'Keefe family, and everyone else on the Karen Reed side. They all like are getting attentive. Oh, this is just a proof 100%. They all believe that something is covered up here big time. With that being said, thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. What are your thoughts? Obviously, I do analysis on a completely different level and in completely different way, and try to give you my perspective on all levels of the societal level, mental health, physical health, psychological health, and everything in between. Law, right? Law, not only the universal law, it's also law of the land, and justice. It's also important. And never forget, this is a case of a brutal murder of a person, and we need to treat this case as such. Full stop. Thanks so much, guys. I see you next.